Hey, back again. Okay, so I had a request for this song, Dueling Banjos. Now, this song actually gonna need the fake fret. You can get away without it. You're gonna have to do a bend. You have to be a very precise bend to get the right sound. So I haven't been doing it. But even if you don't have that fake fret and you don't do bends or you can't do the bends, this will still teach you 95% of the song to do. So. We're kind of mixing up parts here. That's fine. We'll just go straight into it. So, it's one of those songs I've been doing a long time on guitar since I was... Oh, shit. There used to be the town I grew up in Manitoba, there was a bluegrass jam every once a month or whatever, and I used to go with my uncle. And I think I was like 14 or 15 at the time. 16, 17, no, I think I was older, about 17. And I go in there with a few little riffs that my uncle showed me, little licks, and that was no big deal, right? But when we're doing this one time, we were playing, and I start into dueling banjo that I had learned 2 lines of online. So I go and pull these 2 lines out, and then there's this like little 6-year-old kid playing the banjo, and he goes right into it, and he's like waiting for me to do the next part. And here I am, this cocky teenager, getting my ass kicked by a 6-year-old. Yeah. Sometimes you see those young kids that can play like that. Like, oh shit, where did I go wrong? But, oh well, that was my little side note. Anyways, what the point of that was is that I've been doing this probably the wrong way for the last 20 years, and I'm not changing it now. So this, I'm going to show you the parts, listen to the song, figure out where they all go, because I've never actually played this with a banjo. I do actually do both parts on guitar. So I just throw parts in here and there, and it doesn't follow any logic. So I'll show you all the parts that I know, and then you can go from there. Okay, so your strumming is D and G. So that's the guitar part, and then I always have to throw the banjo part in. So I go to the high D, which is 2, 3, 4, to the high G, which is 3, 3, 3. So that's your little intro, and you do that a few times throughout the song. Next part, let's just stay with the chords, is that which is basically a run up. So you're in your G, D, A, D. So that's your chords, that's the easy stuff. Now the picking. So let's leave the high part up first. Let's do the runs. So basically the guitar does the bass run, the banjo comes in and does the copies on the lead run. And they just work up and down the scale. Originally the song was done in G, but like again we said, Merlin's in a D, so we're doing it in a G. If you have a G Merlin, it's actually perfect, you're good. So that's just run up and halfway down. So you do that 3 times, I think, and the banjo answers you. I actually wish we had one more string on this, and I could do both parts on here, but oh well. So then the next part, you go up to the next. So that's the D line. The G line is. That's where you need that fake fret. Back to your D line. And then you've got your A line. So let's do them all together. Okay, so if you don't have that fake fret, you gotta do that bend right here. So you gotta bend it to that. So yeah, I don't get the good bend there. So you can work on it, and a fake fret is awesome if you don't have it. Okay, so next part is the high parts. That's the parts that everyone knows is dueling banjos. So you do it once, you trade off licks, and you try to make them more complicated every time you do them. I'm not going into that, but because it's more like every time I've ever seen it done, and I've really enjoyed it. It's the guitar and the banjo, they start fighting with each other, and they just duel it out to see who can complicate it more so the other guy can't do it, and it's entertaining as hell. But we're keeping it basic on this. So the second time, when I do on guitars, I leave a second round unresolved. I don't hit that last note. And then from there it goes into Yankee Doodle Dandy of all songs. Now, I've been thinking, okay, let's do that again slow. Yeah, I screwed that up. See, that's it. We don't hit that third one. So you don't hit that third. Now, there's other things we can do there, right? You don't have to do all of Yankee Doodle. Right there, you can do your run up. also, since if you got the fake fret, there's a run you can do on your A that I do on guitar that brings it up into that run. It's one of those things. I think Dueling Banjos, just the name Dueling Banjos. You've got, it's actually not even Dueling Banjos, it's Dueling Guitar and Banjo. Put that with it. It's one of those things, it's so open, you know, you gotta do your basic, your basic melodies that are in that song, but after that, it's open to what you want to do. That sounds better. But then you're kind of taking a second one. But if you're playing with somebody else, that line works better. Well, hold on. You can do a combination of whatever you want. It's one of those songs, like I said, it's open to interpretation, so just do what you want to do. That's the best way to do it anyway. Anyways, that's it. Dueling Banjos. I'm so bad with names, so if you requested it, thank you. I actually planned on doing this a long time ago, but I didn't have that fake fret at the time, so I kind of got to a spot where I had to leave it. And then when you requested it, I was like, well, let's see if I can do it now. And it actually worked out really good, so thank you. Where are we to next? We're gonna do totally different song next. Alright, so have fun, practice patience, and we'll see you all guys next time.